What is up, guys? Boy Tensei Kwam here, back on YouTube, and today, what? What is up, guys? Your boy Tensei Kwam here, back with another YouTube video here today. And today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're not going to be playing For Honor. We're going to be giving some ranks to every character in For Honor. See, I myself am not a thug at For Honor at all. I'm being honest. I'm rep 110 though, so I know my words have some value to them. So I will have each character in each category in which I think is good, judging on how they're played and how high rank players respond to said characters. So without further ado, let's get into this video. There's going to be an intro because we're under construction, and yeah, let's get this started. So first person that's up, we're going to be looking at Black Prior. And I'm going to be honest with you, immediately putting him in S. Only reason why I'm putting him into S is because his bashes are really good. He has two types of bashes. He can get into his bashes very accessibly with his light combo mix. He can start up into a dodge shield bash. He can zone, which is also a shield bash that guarantees a light. He has an all guard that not only has a unblockable, but he also has a flip offset all guard that's only punished by guard break, which is pretty good. His second heavies are undodgeable, so he shuts down assassins pretty well. And I would say his lights are pretty quick as well. So overall, he's a really well-rounded character. I don't think he's broken. Anybody I put in S tier, I won't say broken. At the moment, I don't think anybody's absolutely broken. Some people, I think they may need to be nerfed a bit, but I don't think they're broken whatsoever. So yeah, that's who I got in S tier. Definitely a really great character, and sometimes feels uncomfortable to use. Now I'm gonna tell you something about Black Prior mains as well. If you play Black Prior, you're that edgy teen who just beyond edgy. Just beyond edgy. For no reason. Just, it doesn't make any sense. You're the type who had the emo phase but said, hey mom, I'm growing out of it. I'm never going to grow out of this. And you were right. You never grew out of it. So, gosh. Alright. Now that we're back from judging Black Prior mains, I'm going to go to the next character that's on this list. Nobushi. Do I even have to say why she's in D tier, dog? Late. In high-end gameplay, I can understand why she would be an issue in low tier, and someone may put her in B or something if they're playing her in low tier. But in high tier gameplay, either you're parrying them lights, blocking them lights, and when she goes for that kick, she better not go for that kick follow up with the light. You're just gonna dodge the kick and parry the light. Her sidestep heavy doesn't have any dodge properties, what it feels like. Her back stance is probably one of the only good things about her, due to the fact that she can go and attack out of that stance or kick out of that stance, which is really good. But literally her only good thing about her, look, I said that so wrong. Only good thing about her is the fact that she has that stance, actually. That stance is literally the only good thing about her. She's forced to use only lights, really, to get like a good amount of damage off, because no one who's sensible enough will just let a bunch of neutral heavies hit them by Nobushi. She's not that. Alright, next, we got my boy Cinterion. So with his changes, I'm low-key going to put him between A and B. I wish there was an A plus and B plus there. I probably could add it, but I didn't really think about that till now. Now I'm looking at a character like Cinterion. The thing is with Cinterion, they made his 1v1 better, but they made his 4v4 worse. But even then, it's still a threatening thing, and I think they did a really good job on his rework. His mix-up is really nice. He can either punch you really quick, or he can charge up the punch to sock you to the ground and get the stab, or he can cancel the punch and guard break you and heavy you. His zone is now faintable. Kick is faster. He's really good. He has a lot of adaptability. His 1v4 capability though is not as well as Black Prior's or anybody in the S tier, in my opinion. His 1v4 ability is very niche. He has great parries and he's hard to kill. I can say that much, but that's as far as I'm gonna give Cinterion. I do feel like this is just coming from someone who played Cinterion before he got his changes. I like his changes, but not for me. You feel me? Like, I don't have to like everything everybody likes. You get me? I really wish he stayed the other way because it actually took skill to play him. And, it felt more satisfying when you got those punches off for the wall. And now it's just like, it's satisfying, but at the same time, punch light, punch light, punch light, punch light, charge, punch, incredibilis. Like that's not much. All right, next character, Conqueror, easily a S tier. I'm putting him before Black Prior too. So why am I putting Conqueror on S tier? You may ask. Yes, Shield Bash. He has 2 delays for his Shield Bash. Fast, slows just in case you decide to dodge the fast one. He has a light in his mix-ups into his light and heavy combination is really ridiculous. He can even like delay his lights when he's doing the light spam thing. This is why some people can't block it or parry it. He even has the ability to go into all guard way too damn easily. Like, in my opinion, it's a little uncomfortable how easily he can go into it. Block and attack, all guard, literally immediately, no questions asked. Dropping into all guard from neutral, immediately, no questions asked. Comboing, feinting that heavy. Only way you can feint is heavy, which I will give him that. That was a good touch, I guess. Only way you can feint his heavy is if you all guard. You have to all guard before. You cannot cancel his heavies. His heavies are not cancelable. But that is okay. His unblockable heavies, on the other hand, I'm pretty sure are cancelable. And the fact that his unblockable heavies in the first place is really good. So it gives more levels to his mix-up with his shield bash, light, heavies, unblockables, delayed shield bashes, delayed lights. And that just gives him really good capabilities. His zone is excellent. He takes no damage while damaging everybody around him. And then, to top it off, his all guard counter with the free heavy that he gets is ridiculous. Like, sometimes it's a little bit uncomfortable. It gets really annoying fighting a Conqueror. You really have to turtle up and know what you're doing and, watch every movement that the Conqueror is doing, or you're going to lose the match. They're very difficult to beat. Next character, Gladiator. So, I'm telling you this right now. This is for Dominion. It's going to be in the title of the video too, so that way you guys know. Just like Cinterion, this is why I was debating putting Cinterion on B. Just like Cinterion, Gladiator had a really nice rework, and I liked it. I don't wish it was the same moveset. I'm not gonna hold you. But what I really wish for Gladiator was more 1v4 capabilities within Dominion. I play a crap ton of Dominion. All these characters are ranked for Dominion. And whenever I play Gladiator in Dominion, I feel useless. Like, useless. Straight up. I don't expect to win the 1v4. His zone is really more for singling out single targets, and you may hit 2 or 3 people max. He's a great 1v1er though. His mix-up capabilities is impeccable. Lights, fast, toe stab is great for canceling out combinations that Aramusha or somebody else may throw. His sidestep light / sidestep punch can definitely be a nice little mix-up, because if someone's expecting to parry that light, you can straight up sock him in the face. He has great follow-ups with his attacks. His unblockable is amazing. And it's the same as his deflector, which is also amazing because that thing does bleed damage, and it looks pretty too. It's satisfying. Gladiator is a beautiful character when it comes to character design. Easily one of my favorites in the game. I just can't enjoy him because I play too much Dominion. If I played more 1v1s, I feel like I would have gotten a lot better with Gladiator. And I would have liked him a lot more. But his 1v4 capabilities is why I put him on B tier. But his mix-ups on 1v1 situations is impeccable. So I will give him B tier. He's not trash, but I don't recommend playing him in Dominion. 1v1s, I could recommend it if you just wanted to play an assassin. Alright, next character. We got Shego Key. So this one, I'm going to put here on the chart. We're going to put him in the B chart as well, next to Gladiator, due to the fact that if you have played him in the high ranks, like I said, most of the high ranks players, either they've used one character, which is never a good idea for games like this, and got their rep all the way up there, or they've spread it out. And that's most people that I play that spread it out. They know from playing Goki that his combos though they are good, they're so basic to tell what's going to come next. He has really good hyper armor off his lights, which is really great for opening up targets, especially if they light spam. And his headbutt is a really good humbling thing to hit somebody with, especially with his top light. Headbutt, top light, cross the head, it humbles you immediately. You stop all that. You be like, oh yeah, yes sir, my fault. Incorrect person to fight. My apologies. He is the humbling master. I will give him that. His Shego Key bear hug is great. If your teammates aren't idiots, his charge heavies are amazing when it comes to fighting in 1v4 situations. And he's just a really great character, but the only issue is how predictable he is. That charge, I'm glad it's out. He's in a great spot though. That's what I'm gonna say, that much. He's a great character. It's just that so many people play him, it's predictable. His lights are a little slow, people parry them, and that's okay. That's okay. He's a well-rounded character to the point to where you can enjoy playing him, but you won't feel like a douchebag like how Conqueror or Black Prior would for playing. And Shego Key mains are definitely the type of people who play this game for memes, straight up. Gladiator and Shego Key mains, I can straight up see that. They play this game for memes and memes only. You're not getting any other type of fight from a Goki main. And the worst part about it, they'll whoop you while using their little memes, using their main. It's just the way how it is, Goki mains. It is what it is. It is what it is. Alright, next person, Hitokori. I'm going to put Hitokori right next to Goki. A lot of people are making it to B tier for me. Hitokori, only reason why she's in B, or he, depending on which one you play. Same with Gladiator and any other character that has that select option. Only reason why she is in said B category is once more like Goki, if you've played the character, you know that mix-ups that they use aren't really as broad as the person playing makes it seem. That kick heavy combo is actually really good in Cancel into Garbe. That is a very great combo with her. It's really good, but with the change of the Hitokori, it brought her back down and humbled her a little bit. And those enhanced lights being gone and all that makes more sense. And she's a lot more tameable to play. You don't feel like you're just a unrelenting savage of non-stop clapping. You feel me? So I definitely think Hitokori's in a great spot right now, especially as a heavy. Shego Key and Hitokori, great spots in B. I feel like any sort of heavy should at least be in B or A. S tier, I felt a little bit uncomfortable. Black part. But, yes. And Conqueror. And who's saying all these words? Wow, that's crazy. Cut. But, alright, so the next person. Dumb La Glace. See, he's shit. And I get worked by Gladiators. Not Gladiators. Dear God. Highlanders. I get worked by Highlanders sometimes. And whenever I get beaten by a Highlander, you can tell all my friends say this when they're playing the game. I can't get mad. I can't get mad. Because they hit me with the sauce. You literally have to be the sauciest man alive in order to hit people with the drip with Highlander. Like, he has offensive and defensive stance, and those lights are really fast, and that guaranteed heavy off kick or a grab, and you can feint the kick into the grab, and blah, blah, blah. The hyper armor is nice. Alright, that's cool. That's sweet and dandy. It's cute. It's cute. But I do not enjoy playing this character, and most of the time when I fight a Highlander, I enjoy beating this character. You feel me? So there is definitely some really great Highlanders out there because I have been getting murked by Highlanders lately because their crushing counter is really great. But the character itself just isn't good. You have to literally be an ace at the game to enable to enjoy a character like Highlander and all of his dumb La Glace magic. So let's go for the next person, JJ. He's going onto a higher. No, we'll put him there. You can change one of those two out. JJ, also C. My only issue with JJ is the fact that he's a heavy and he has to rely so much on lights. His heavies are too slow, and the fact that they're slow and the hyper armor comes so late in them makes them very difficult to use in certain scenarios. They're very situational. Um, I do enjoy playing him, don't get me wrong. His 1v4 capability is definitely there, but he's so guard break sensitive, and his heavies are very distasteful to use. They're not as satisfying as they should be. So I feel like JJ definitely needs a little bit more love. I don't think they should have nerfed his hyper armor the way that they did. It should have stayed there. It should have been higher. I understand that his beginning game was crazy. I agree. He should have been nerfed. His damage was way too high. But I don't like the only thing. I don't like seeing a heavy that has to rely on lights. No character should have to do that at all. At all. At all, Orochi. At all. Anyway. Next character. So if you don't see me giving a... By the way, before we go to the next character, if you don't see me giving a generalization of a character, it's that those guys are playing James usually. But now we got the next person. Gonder. Alright. So, I'm putting him high B. I'm putting him on high B, right under Cinterion. Cinterion and him can maybe flip-flop a little bit. As a matter of fact, that's what I'm going to do. Because Centurion's 1v4 skills, they're still a little difficult at times. It can be done, but it's a little bit difficult. I don't like him in that spot, though. So for now, we're just actually going to put it like that. Go back to that. I like that more, actually. So, Gonder. Light, punch. Punch, light. Punch, heavy, cancel, punch. Punch, heavy. Do I have to go any further? Punch, nut slam. Dodge, heavy, cancel, guard break to nut slam, light. Parry, nut slam, light. If you don't get my issue with Gonder at this point, it's because of his damn lights. I can eat Gonders, though, in the fact that his heavies actually have a functionality to them, and they can be used if done properly. So that's why he's up here at a higher list than JJ. And to top it off, his 1v4 capability is absolutely disgusting. This man is unkillable. Like, give him... let me look at the perks real quick, because I got the game loaded up right here to make sure that this list was like had everybody in the game. So let me load in real quick. Let me scroll over to Gonder and look at his perks, right? Keep in mind, this is a character with the hammer, and whenever you fall to the ground, he can straight up hit you in the nuts for like 50 damage with his hammer, right? So he has a Vengeful Barrier, which gives him shields back whenever he pops out of revenge. He has shields up, so when he has it, he straight up is just there. He just has shields already. Last Stand, he gets 40% damage reduction. This is the type of build I run in him. He's built not to die. Let's look at his feats. He literally gets health whenever he hits with Jolt and Surge. He gets extra armor and Wonderful Shield whenever he nut slams somebody with his hammer. Whenever he loses health, he gets more damage reduction. And he literally has Ragnarok, which will knock everybody down and pop those perks so that way he's unkillable. This man is easily the most difficult person to kill in this game, above Lawbringer, if played by the right person. Straight up will 1v4 a whole team. Don't even get me started on 1v1s. Unless, like, you've played Gonder, which he's one of those characters. If you play Gonder, he's not that hard to get around. If you play with Gonder, 1v1s, it's a little bit less, plausible to win. But the moment you start ganking a Gonder, put your name in the death note. You're most likely going. Somebody's getting nut slammed. It may not be me. It may not be you. But somebody getting thrown on the ground, and homie is getting ready to scream while hitting you in your crotch with a hammer. Somebody got to catch it. So yeah, that's my opinion on Gonder. He's vicious when it comes to 1v4s. Unnecessarily vicious, man. But yeah, he makes up for it because his 1v1s isn't as good. Next character, Kensei. I'm putting him low S tier. Why are you putting Kensei in low S tier, you may ask? His lights are crazy good. His heavies are amazing. His sidestep heavy is amazing. His bash, amazing. Everything about this character is amazing. His zone, amazing. Like, his heavies can literally feint from any direction into any direction. And he's one of those characters that I would question my statement of saying I feel like not one character is necessarily broken in this game. Only way you lose with Kensei is if you're an idiot. He has great 1v1 potential, and he has great 1v4 potential as well. And that, all I gotta say about Kensei. Most people who play Kensei like to play the easy way. That's just my opinion on Kensei. So, next. Nothing much to say about him. Lawbringer. We're putting him on the lowest of A. I'm putting him on lowest of A. Only reason why I'm going to put him on the lowest of A is due to the fact of he is not necessarily he's an aggressor, and that's because people play him that way. He's not meant to be. Everything he has is built off of countering and so forth, and I don't appreciate that about his character due to the fact he's wearing all this huge armor. It doesn't make any sense to me why he's only a counter character, but it's understandable with his moveset that he currently has. They would have to dump his whole moveset and give him a complete new moveset if you were to make Lawbringer more of an aggressor, tanky type, like how I believe he really should be because of his appearance. 1v1 situations, it's pretty much a wrap unless you know what Lawbringer is capable of. 1v4 situation, he's a great asset to the team, taking away enemies, picking them apart, kind of separating them from their group, which is very well. His bombs cause a nice area of explosion in order to maintain crowd control. Great character altogether. So Lawbringer, I put him in A tier. He's not the best due to the fact of his simplistic moveset, but because of his simplistic moveset, he's easy to pick up and use. So that is something I enjoy about Lawbringer. So, good thing on him. Alright, my fault, dude. I'm doing a tier list at the moment, and I didn't want to let y'all just know I'm just vibing there. I'm almost done, though. I'm not almost done. Let me not lie to myself. I got some more characters to go through. If y'all want, though, y'all can hear the rest of the characters I've put together. So far in S tier, I got Conqueror, Blackprior, and Kensei. A tier, Cinterion and Lawbringer. B tier, Yorman Gonder, Gladiator, Shego Key and Hitokori. C tier, Highlander and JJ. And D tier, Nobushi. That's what I have so far. I haven't got to the rest of the characters. But yeah, let me continue. Y'all want me to mute the mic, or do y'all want to hear my opinion on the rest of these characters while I'm recording this? Okay, I felt that. No, you good. You good. I felt that. That's why I asked if you wanted me to mute or not. Yep. Alright, we're back. So, next person I'm going to rank. We're going to get our Musha. So, we're going to put him high C tier. Maybe B. Maybe low B. Maybe. My thing is with him is that if you know the combo for him, it's over. It's over. There's no fighting with him. He's a great mix-up character. His all guard is real cool, I guess. Nothing is really guaranteed off of it, which is kind of disappointing. But if you know his mix-up, his aggressive mix-up, it's over. If you're an assassin who can sidestep attack, most of the time it's over, unless you're just playing a really smart Aramusha. So I put him on C. You very seldom see really good Aramushas that know what they're doing. His zone is very viable, I guess. I think it's pretty good. His 1v4 capabilities is mediocre, and his 1v1 capabilities where he kind of shines at, and even then he doesn't shine that bright if you know what you're doing. So he's a high C, maybe low B for me. Naxia. Oh, This one's going to get some controversy. I'm not going to hold you. I'm going to take Anuxia and put her in between Gonder and Glad in B. Now, I know a lot of people have mixed feelings about her. Some people say she's really good and some people say she's really trash. What I don't like about her is her light combo. Only thing she has is lights. Lights. And her combo mix-up capability when you're playing with her in the correct hands have great... they have ridiculous mix-ups. Whether you choose to use the trap or not. That trap is a game changer. Like, straight up. It's vicious. She's with it. 1v1, she's with it. 1v4s, she's with it. She has the tools. She has the feats for it. She's just not all around great, and she's not as fun to play due to the fact that only thing she is light, heavy, light, and some of those heavies are traps. You feel me? Even her zone can be turned to a trap. And I understand that was a cool gimmick with her character, but that's as far as it goes for me. Not the move. So, next character. I'm putting Orochi in C. Bottom of C. Damn near D, dog. Why are you doing that? Because his light spam is good. Yes. That's the issue. Light. That only thing this character can do. And it's disappointing. His neutral counterattacks are so bad. Like, let Orochi do a side attack like it's 9 times out of 10 getting parried. Let him do the step back like it's getting parried. Let him do the rush, and he's not a cold player who cancels and deflects. He's getting slapped right out of that rush with that heavy. Like, his heavies are slow. His lights are predictable. And the only thing he got going for him is light. Lights. That's all. Just light attacks. That's the only thing he has. That's disappointing. That needs to be changed. But it's not going to be changed because this dude has literally been reworked 3 times, I think it was. 3 times? Yeah. No, he's the coolest looking character to me in this game. Only to get disrespected like this because I'm a weeb. Of course, I enjoy the look of Orochi. He looks like a samurai savage. Not the savage I want to play, though. He's garbage. Next. PK. This is also going to piss some people off. I'm going to put her under Goki in B tier. I don't think PK is bad as people give her a rep. And I play PK. I think most of the time it's the people who go heavy, cancel, top late all the time. Literally the most predictable thing in the game is for a Peacekeeper to zone and hit light in the middle of it. Or hit a heavy and hit light. Bro, she has a feint into a guard break. Quit complaining about people parrying your top light. And instead, once they parry the top light, when they go to parry it again, guard break. That's why she has the top light feint and the guard break feint. Her lights are really great once you get going, and she's a great counterattacker. Her damage can definitely be devastating when you catch somebody lacking, especially with her stealth feat in 4v4. Her 1v4's capabilities is a little bit iffy. I can understand that. Not good at all. But her 1v1's capability is definitely there, and I just feel like people don't have the patience nor the skill to necessarily mix up with her, and they call her trash. And that's my issue with people who complain about PK. Because it's always the same PK mains who'll be like, oh, everybody parries my top light. Oh, do you cancel into the guard break then? Wait, you can do that? What? You've been maining this character for how long? You've never tried that? Like, it hurts me. Cause I play PK. I don't have her like crazy high. Don't get me wrong, but I play her for fun. It does not make any sense to me when you only do the feint into the light, cause it's gonna come from one direction only, and if you do it with a pattern, it's gonna get caught. So it's cool. Next character that we're gonna rank up, Raider. A tier, easily. A tier. I'm putting him before Lawbringer. Easily. Not Cinterion. Between him and Cinterion can be swappable. I like Raider because his hyper armor is great, his lights are great, his mix-ups are great between that top light and guard. Wow, PK, it's almost like you need to take notes. His mix-ups between his top light or his guard break is great. His stampede charge is amazing, his zone amazing, and the way how his damage work is also really great, and he's just a well-rounded character. But because he's so well-rounded, it doesn't give him an advantage in a certain category, so it makes him difficult to play at times. Like 1v1s, you can win with Raider if you know what you're doing, especially against an assassin or a Tensei. 1v4s, you gotta try a little bit harder. I'm not gonna hold you. You do gotta try a little bit harder. But he's a great vanguard for starting if you are a fan of mix-ups and fighting games, and he's definitely really good. I feel like he gets crapped on a lot just because he had his damage nerf, but he's still an amazing character. He dropped from S+ tier to A tier. That's not a bad drop to me. That's how every character should be, in my opinion. I feel like A tier is the best way a character can be, rather than S tier. Not saying that S tier is overpowered, but I feel more comfortable with A tier because it's a definite, plausible way to beat them, and you don't feel that gut-wrenching turn in your stomach when you have to fight them. The S tier 1v1. You feel me? So let's go to the next person. Shaman. Shoddy do. I'm going to put her on S tier. She's easily one of the best assassins in the game. The best assassin in the game. Fuck that. I meant what I said. Best assassin in the game. Mix-ups. A unique gimmick, aka the bite that heals her. And she heals whenever she hits somebody with bleed. Has side attacks that gives execution on side attacks. Customization. Everything about this character I enjoy. Her targeting, I don't see nothing wrong with her. Her zone, everything about this character, awesome. Easily best assassin, the ideal assassin. Deflect, her throw, she even has a bash. Come on, best assassin, hands down, no questions asked. In the right hands is a monster. No questions. Straight up. Let's go to the next character. This nigga. Shaolin. So, once more, for those of you who don't know, because I didn't go through this trial through YouTube, when I did YouTube. Shaolin, I regretted every second of getting 10 reps with this character. Every second. I don't know how I got 10 reps. He's the reason why I have deleted this game on multiple occasions. I hate playing as this character. Playing against him, he's okay. I don't care. I hate playing as this character in high level scenarios. His 1v4 capability is dog crap. It's very difficult to get into key stance. It takes too long. His responses in key stance are very slow. You have to be very persnickety on the timing. And if he's not using his key stance, his infinite chain feels damn near useless unless you're light, heavy, light, heavy, light, heavy, heavy, light. I shouldn't have to play like that with Shaolin, and he has a whole gimmick of key stance. His kick to the chest, this is what ticks me off. The light is guaranteed. Cool. The unblockable heavy, it's not guaranteed. I'm cool with that. He can cancel it as well. You feel me? He can cancel that when he does it just raw. Why did he have that sweep? With nothing guaranteed to it. Besides a light. It's bad enough his lights are slow, and garbage like his heavies. But it's disrespectful that the sweep was even included. His on top unblockable is cool. You can cancel that. His side heavies, you can cancel those and guard break and all that crap. Okay, cool. He has combo ability in 1v1 situations. He can handle someone 1v1. I can see that. But the literal only way you can play Shaolin with having any skill is doing the backup light key stance or light heavy back out left right. Like you have to back out. He's the new Shinobi. They forced this playstyle to him, and it's sickening. It's sickening. I dislike it a lot. I really wish they would do something with Shaolin. He could be so much better. His deflex, I don't feel comfortable with. They give you hyper armor and they don't interrupt their opponent's attacks all the time. His crushing counters are way too pristine on time. It's too funky on timing. I don't like that. And that's why I don't like Shaolin. Something I would see, there's multiple things that they can just fix. Only just one thing. One of these things being added to him would bring him up easily 5 characters on this list. Max. 5 or 6. And he'll be an okay character. He's borderline C tier for me. But I can't put him in C tier because I understand some people still struggle with him. I can understand why though. They could give him a permaguard. And I know a lot of people want to say, yeah, but what about deflex and so forth? Valkyrie has a deflect and she has a permaguard. Y'all be alright. He could have a permaguard. That would fix it. How about giving him hyper armor on that top unblockable? Just on that move, nothing else. Matter of fact, actually, hyper armor on top unblockable in the undodgeables. That would give him a lot more credibility. If he gave him one of those 2 changes. Make it faster for him to go into key stance. Let him be able to do it from neutral without attacking. That would give him more credibility. But where Shaolin is at is so uncomfortable, it's not even funny. I do not enjoy playing him whatsoever. I like the concept of him, the idea of him, but I dislike what I have to do with him in order to win. Which is kick, light, sidestep heavy. And don't even talk about how slow that is. He's easily one of the worst wheeling. Easily. And JJ's below him. That goes to tell you something. Easily one of the worst wheeling on release. People overhyped him when he was released because he could teleport. The most he can get off that kick is a light. And if you're low on health, that's going to kill you. Yeah, I get it, but it's like, okay, I could throw an axe at you when you're low on health and you would die. I could shoot a bow and arrow at you and you'll die. And you can dodge all those things as well. Same how you could dodge teleportation. I could throw a fire flash, you'll die. It's okay, guys. You can parry his unblockable when he teleports behind you. That's ridiculous to me. But you know, we'll eat that. Next character. Doo-doo butter. Trash. Garbage. Cheeks. Badonkadonks. The crumbs of dookie that sticks in between the old homeless man's ass cheeks, dog. That's what Shinobi is. 7 reps on him. Wasted. And they nerfed him. I understand Sokol Rain had to go. Please, that needed to go. That needed to be nerfed. That was not fair to the user. 100%. I agree. But what they did to Shinobi's kicks and backflip was atrocious. He needed that range. He's not an up-close fighter. His name is Shinobi, for God's sakes. He needed that hyper armor, that kick. That range that he caused whenever he did a backflip was necessary. 100% necessary. If you had an issue with Shinobi, just guard break him, dog. So that way he couldn't get out of your face. Now he's literally just light. And that doesn't get you anywhere with Shinobi. He's just a light spammer. He's not that good. He's disappointing. And it disappoints me that they put him in such a low position. So, no more Nobi. Next, we got KwamThe. Alright. Excuse me. KwamThe. He is a great character. He's Warden 2.0, though. That's what I don't like about him. He's too much like Warden. Copy and paste of a Chinese Warden. Great zone, light, heavy combo. Um, he feels like Warden pretty much. His bash, everything like he feels a lot like Warden, other than a charge bash. Warden's far better. Don't get me wrong, but it's just he feels like a Chinese Warden. His survivability is great in a 1v4 situation though. He's great in 1v4s. He's great in 1v1s unless the person knows what they're doing once more when it comes to like shutting down his combos. But even then, there's just so many numerous combos you can do with Tiandi that I truly do believe that he is a great asset on the battlefield. So Tiandi, low B. Only reason why I put him under Gonder is due to the fact of his survivability is it's retarded. It's just retarded. Next character. Valkyrie, baby girl. A tier. Easily. I don't want to hear anybody complain about her in A tier. Her light, heavy mix-up into Shield Bash is gorgeous. People just don't know how to use it. They try to use the sweep so much that they don't understand that, hey, that's not always going to work. Her combos, her deflex, her crushing counters, she has those as well. Which is so great. Amazing character altogether. Only downside I would give to her is the fact that she relies on so much of her lights. In a 1v4 setting can be sometimes difficult. That's about it. Other than that, great character. Nothing much to say with her. Warden, my compadre. Our main Warden, 14 reps. Best character in the game. Easily. His shoulder bash has numerous charge potions, so you can charge it up fully, get a free heavy, or you can charge it up a little bit light, a little bit more light, a little bit more light. Like, he has numerous time periods on it. His parries, they feel so much easier to parry with Warden. That's really good. He adds great pressure. His zone is amazing. His unblockable, amazing. Crushing counter, top crushing counter, amazing. Everything about this character is what a For Honor character should be, and he speaks volumes of what a balanced, great character he can be. So, that's all I gotta say. Warden, A1 in my book, best character in the game. Warlord, my mans. I am the one. Putting him before Cinterion easily. Love Warlord, great character to the game. Hyper armor is great. Shield, great. You can get that headbutt, that light, all that. Everything about him, great. And that grab where he pushes you off the ledge, scrumptious. Executions, scrumptious. Amazing character. Awesome. Did great on him. Nothing more needs to be said. Let's rush these last two people. Zerker. Putting him at low A. Low A because his mix-ups are great, but people do the simple mix-up of just light, heavy, light, heavy, light, heavy, and he gets parried, and they wonder how people murk them with that. He takes more than just light, heavy combinations. He has a crap ton of mix-ups, and that's what I like about him. You can cancel his heavy mid mix-ups and still have his hyper armor and throw a light instead. You can add pressure by doing the jumping light mid combo if they try to dodge. If they try to dodge, you can just keep swinging and slap them in the jaw with the light and heavy for it. His zone is really good. His 1v4 capabilities does struggle at times, but that's okay. And he's just a great character all the way around. His top unblockable is awesome because you can feint that into a guard break. There's nothing more you can ask for this character. He's amazing. I love it. I fuck with it musically. Sean, who we're putting him in front of Peacekeeper. We're going to end that here because Jean Hu, he has the capability to be great, but it don't fit right with me. His unblockable light is so predictable. It gets parried a lot. His lights are real fast, I guess. His zone could be better. It's amazing, but the range and the speed of it is so ridiculous. It's not even funny. But other than that, his mix-up capability is pretty nice with the guard break. He's really cool with that, and I can respect a Zanhu player that plays. So that's A-okay in my books. Zanhu, mid B. So yeah. Like, thank you guys for tuning in and watching all of this. This was a long video for me to record. It's going to be a pain in the butt to edit, but this is my tier list. This is my personal opinion. Feel free to disagree. I understand. I know there's characters on this list that a lot of people would disagree with their spots, but it is what it is. That's how I feel about specific characters, and I explained why I put a character in a lower tier that I know would give any trouble. If you want to see why one of your characters didn't make it up high that I didn't explain, ask me in the comics. I'm pretty good with explaining myself. I put everybody in their spot for a reason. I've played each and every one of these characters, so I feel like I have a right to, but don't get me wrong, not every one of them I've mastered. And there's a reason there's a reason for that, So if you obviously have another opinion on a character after playing them for much longer than what I have, please do let me know. So without further ado, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Next Friday video, if you want to see me use a specific character, just let me know. Rather I'm trash or good with him, we'll figure it out. It'll be a funny video either way. And thanks for tuning in and watching. Peace.